are on Zoom, so you'll see me interacting with the computer. Tuck your toes under and sit up in hero's pose with toe crunch. Bring your hands to heart with eyes closed. And let the sound of the heat and the sensation that will quickly rise in your toes, let that grab your attention and let it pull you into right now. It's the challenging poses, it's the challenging sensations in your body through the poses that hold your attention best. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your nose, in through your nose, out through your nose. Down dog. Look for ways in every single pose to hold your own attention. Walk up to your hands. Roll up to stand. Reach your arms up high to the sky. Bring it down to heart center. Eyes closed, breath on. Pick up and spread out your toes, then put them back down with more space. Zip up the front of your body, pull your belly button in, pull your collarbones up and back. All the little details that bring challenge, that bring sensation to a pose. Let's take one Om. Om. Reach up, bow forward, halfway lift, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Walk up to your hands, roll up, reach up last, but a big, massive reach to the sky, and then bow right back. Half lift, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, hop up to the top, half lift, fold in, reach up, dive forward, halfway up, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, hop to the top, halfway up, fold in, reach up, fold forward, halfway, chaturanga. You keep going, up dog, down dog. Go again a couple rounds. Bring little details. As soon as you see your own mind wander, as soon as you see yourself go on autopilot, bring something new to the flow. Whether it's a different pose or a different way to step or a different place to look in the room. Plank pose. Come down to your forearms. Flip your feet so you're on the tops of your feet instead of being with your toes tucked under. You're on the very top. So you know where people get like a foot tattoo? That's where. Your thighs and shins should be off the ground. Pull your hips up to where they would be in forearm plank regularly. It takes something to push down and lift your body up. Tuck your toes, press up onto your hands, plank. Pick up one leg, bring your knee to your elbow, hold it there. Close your eyes, and try to pull your knee closer to your arm. Step between your hands, warrior one. Rise up, reach up, look up, breathe in, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Drop your knees, tuck your toes under, hero's pose with toe crunch. Close your eyes, pull your hands right to heart. Come closer and closer to self. Come closer and closer to center. Downward facing dog. Hop up to the top. Come up halfway. Fold in, hug your legs. Chair. I want you to take chair in a way that it holds your attention. Not in the autopilot way, not in the easy way, but the way that keeps you present. Deep breath in, plank pose. Forearm plank. Flip your feet so you're on the tops. Hover your thighs, shins off the ground. Hug the pit of your belly in so you stay at a strong hover. Three, two, one. Flip your toes, push up palms, pick up a foot. Other foot now, knee to elbow, squeeze. Close your eyes and draw your knee closer to your arm. Visualize in your mind where your arm is and pull your knee in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Step between your hands, rise up. Arms to the sky, eyes to the sky, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Gaze forward, jump forward. Halfway up, bow in, hug your legs. Pull yourself in closer to center. Chair. Bring your hands to your heart. Breath in to the street twist. Open up your top hand and put the bottom hand open and flat across your chest. You're right on the center of your heart center, your chest, right on top of your sternum, your breastbone. Look up at your top hand, twist open, wider and bigger. Take a breath in so your belly blows up. Squeeze tighter as you exhale, twist deeper. Come to center, inhale. Twist, exhale, other side. Top hand to the sky, bottom hand across your chest. I want you to take up as much room on your chest as you can. So this way, when you inhale, you feel the expansion of both lungs. Now with the inhale, blow up your belly. Feel it in your hand, in your chest. Exhale, squeeze and twist. No, stay, y'all, stay. Squeeze and twist. Come to center now. Other side twist. Yes, stay low. One arm up, one hand on chest. Deep breath in, belly fills, chest fills. Stay in the pose, exhale. Come to center. Other side, last time, I promise. Hold it there. One arm up, hand across your chest. Deep breath in. Stay and squeeze and twist. And then come to the middle, good work. Crow pose, come onto your hands. Get as compact as you possibly can. Knees up high on the backs of your arms, close up to your armpits. You want everything to pull inward. Arms pull in, legs pull in, belly pulls in, feet pull in, breath pulls in. 3, 2, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. Take one leg to the sky. Flip yourself upside down, flip dog. Right from where you are, put your hips down, boat. You'll be facing the back of your mat. Bring your hands to heart. Zip up your legs real close and tight. Flex your feet. Bring it down, low boat. Legs up to the sky. Drop your legs, lift them high. Keep going. Pull everything towards center. So your head and shoulders lift toward your belly button and squeeze. Your legs move toward your belly button as they come up. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Quick flip over to your belly and then plank, push up. Pick a foot, step it through, rise up, lunge. Don't worry which leg you're on, doesn't matter at all. Bring your hands to heart center. Deep breath in, twist over your leg. What's it gonna take for you to bring your attention back to yourself, back to your center, back to your truth? What's it gonna take? Warrior 2. Open up your arms wide, ground both feet down. Keep your eyes on your front hand and keep the front hand right there. Take your back arm to the sky. Side angle, bring your hand down. Reach up and over your body, up and over your head, as far as you can reach, like you're gonna touch the wall in front of you. Take your lower hand and reach toward your back foot. So no hands touching the floor or your leg or anything right now. You're gonna be like a windmill right now to reverse warrior. Open up, reach up and reach back. Stretch your whole side out. Plank pose. Breathe in, chaturanga. Upward dog, downward dog. Other foot to the top, lunge. Don't worry, we'll come back later to flip dog in the boat. Hands on your heart. Take a big breath in. Prayer twist over your leg. Warrior two, open up. Focus on the details of your front hand. Notice your own knuckles. Notice the middle knuckles. Notice the top, the little knuckles we never really think about, but they give us so much dexterity. Focus on the tips of each finger. Take your back hand to the sky. You're gonna come forward like side angle. Reach up and over your head, then other hand toward your back leg. Reach. No arm touches anything right now. Ready, windmill up, reverse, big stretch in your side. The same place you were just contracting, stretch and open. Plank. Deep breath in as you hit plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, let it out. Lift the side you didn't do yet, lift your leg and flip dog, turn upside down. Boat, facing the back edge of your mat, hands at heart. Turn on your legs, meaning like when you think about turning something on, right? You imagine like the lights going on in your body. When you turn something on, it's like the muscle goes on, the muscle kicks into play, it joins the party. So flex your feet, get your legs on, hug your thighs together. Low boat. Scissor legs this time, legs up, just one drops. Then switch and switch, keep going. You can pick any rhythm you want. You can go faster, you can go slow, you can go sweeping motion, or you can go little like flutters, up to you. Keep going. So right now your upper body is at a little bit of a hover off the floor, zoomies. And your legs are up to the sky, or they're kind of out wide in front of you, and you're moving both. One at a time, up and down. Any speed you want, 5, 4, 3, 2, but listen, don't stop. Bicycles, crisscross now. Knee to elbow. 10. The rhythm is still in your hands, okay? And it stays in your hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bridge pose, pump your hips up. Bring your feet together and take one leg to the sky. Bring your leg halfway down so your thighs are parallel with each other. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down, relax. Then pop right back up, bridge. Feet together, other leg straight up to the sky. Halfway down, legs parallel, thighs parallel. 4, 3, 2, 1, drop down. One more back bend from here, bridge or wheel pose. Hips up or whole body up. Butterfly, come on down. Put one hand on your heart with your fingers stretched out. And one hand on your belly, fingers stretched out. Breathe deep into your belly. Breathe deep into your chest, still filling up. Breathe out from your chest, out from your belly. One more, into the lower hand, into the upper, out from the upper, out from the lower. And take your arms around your head like a frame. Just rest for a sec. Completely melt. Just hold the pose, but let everything go. Grab your knees, rock and roll forward and back a few times. And just stay right where you're facing now. Pop up onto your hands, crow. Round 2, try. Remember, this is where you get real compact. Bring everything inward. Squeeze your arms toward each other. Knees up and into your arms. Feet toward each other. Everything hugs in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, land on your feet, rise up, chair. Cross one leg on top. Crisscross your arms, eagle. Switch legs. Switch back. Eagle pose, first side. Airplane, open up, stretch out. Half moon, reach down toward the ground. See if you can do it kind of like we did side angle, where your arms touch nothing, or you're suspended in there in midair, but pulling yourself in and holding yourself there. Standing split, drop your arms, drop your head. You can bend your standing knee a little. Eagle, come up. Side 2. airplane. Half moon. Try for suspended in midair. See if you could turn open, spin open, and rely completely on your one leg. Standing split. A little softer, a little heavier, more like ragdoll. So bend in your knee, drop your head. Bring your top knee down to the ground, coming into half split. So knee down, straighten out your front leg. So you could either take it like a halfway lift where you're perched up on your fingers and gazing forward, your back is flat, or like a forward fold where you drop toward your leg, bend your elbows, drop your head. Walk your hands to the outside of your leg. And you could either stay on your knee in the back or pop up onto your foot. I'll show you what it looks like up on the foot in case you're not sure. It's pyramid pose, but hands to the outside. So pyramid or half split where we were, hands to the outside. So your hands are where they are, they're outside your leg, and then try swinging your hips away from your hands a little bit. And a little bit of swing is gonna target the outer hamstring more. Wide leg forward fold. So get up on your back foot if it's down still, turn. Turn your toes in just a couple degrees each. So imagine from like 12 o'clock, they come in, so one's on 1 o'clock and one's on 11 o'clock. They're both in a little bit, like pigeon toes, and drop your head. Drop your arms. You could take your arms behind your back too if you want. And turn toward the other leg, toward the front of the room, original front. Drop the back knee, start in half split. So front leg straight. Back knee on the ground. And then remember, either like a half lift, you're perched up looking forward, or a fold drop. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Walk to the outside of your leg. Either stay on your knee in the back or pop up onto your foot, pyramid or half split. Focus on the outermost hamstrings, walk to the outside. And a little bit of swing of your hips. So your hips move away from your hands. It's subtle, the swing, but it's subtle from the outside anyway. From the inside, it can make a world of difference. Wide legs fold again, but seated this time. You're gonna make your way down. Legs in a big straddle. Go right down the middle. So hopefully you have this big straddle, and as soon as you start leaning right down the center, this leaning like right in, right forward, you'll feel the innermost groin, which is the innermost hamstring. There's 3 hamstrings. The inner line is the one you're targeting right now. Come up, tuck one heel in, going to our pose of the month. So one heel comes in, hand on the floor behind your knee, and stargazer. Lift yourself up, kind of like flip dog, but you're on your one shin. Reach back, drop your head back. It should feel like a really great antidote to all the folds we just did. Come down, Switch which leg is in, other heel in, and go right back up. From your hips, stretch up your belly, stretch your chest, reach with your arm. And come on down. So you can lay onto your back or face down for pigeon. Pigeon pose. One heel in, one leg back is face down. Or on your back, which is on number 4, and a hug. Breathe in and purposely tense yourself up. So breathe in, like tense up your face, hug your shoulders up toward your ears, squeeze your toes, your fists. As you breathe out, let it go. Breathe in, tense up on purpose, exaggerate it. Then breathe out, let it go. Switch. Come onto your belly. Just like stretch yourself out on your belly. Cross your arms over your chest for happy shoulders. So you want to bring your arms in real close. And then the crossing of your arms kind of props up your upper body. You could put your head on a block. That's my favorite way to do it because I like to have plenty of room to breathe. You could just let your head hang, or you could put on a block. Switch arms.
Slowly and mindfully make your way into frog pose. If you'd like some extra padding for your knees, you could fold up the sides of your mat. If you'd like to take half frog, I'll tell you when to switch. Yeah, and your legs are in these like 90-degree angles. Very good. And then you want to kind of flex your feet so they're also in a 90-degree. Yeah, nice. Breathe into this. Like Danielle mentioned at the beginning of class, use the sensations you're feeling to become really present to the moment. Listen to the sound of your breath. If you're in half frog, switch if you haven't already. And so yoga is the tool we can use outside of our mats to stay in situations that may be challenging. Just because something's challenging doesn't mean it isn't beneficial. Breathe here. And slowly and mindfully make your way to a seat. And there's no right way to do it or comfortable way to do it. And once you're there, make your way into a seated tree. And reach up and fold over to your foot. Yoga gives us access to our true nature. Which gives us access to our center. Breathe here. And while you're here, start to crack your toes, wiggle them, spread them apart. Yeah, there they go. Switch. Yeah. Reach up and bend over to your foot. Give these toes some love too. Extend both feet out in front of you, forward fold. Yeah, and just like ragdoll, you could bend your knees a little or a lot here. Allow yourself to be right here, right now. And make your way to your forearms for fish. You can just bring yourself back, lift your heart towards the ceiling, and then drop your head back. Make your way to your back and hug your knees in. Drop your knees towards the street. And really allow yourself to do nothing. No thing. Drop your knees to the other side. And also drop any to-do lists or plans for after this. Any thoughts that may be disturbing you. Allow them to simply drift by. Come back to center. Give yourself one last big hug, one last full body stretch, and we'll come into Shavasana. Final resting pose.
Get your breath and roll to your side. Come to a seat and bring your hands to meet. Imagine all of the parts of you, all of everything you give out. So your creativity, your emotions, your thoughts, your ideas, your patience, like all of the things you give outwardly. And imagine all of it coming back in, almost like reeling in like a fish hook. Reel it all back to you, bring it all back to you. Kind of like picking up all the toys in the playroom, or organizing the office, finally putting everything back in its place. You get to start fresh. And let's close with one Om. Breathe in. Oh. Together, we recognize each other's efforts. We recognize each other's greatness. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks so much, everyone. Thank you, Kayla. So there's spray bottles right up here on the shelf, and there's a couple right here. Spray down your block, please. Feel free to spray your mat as well. Zoomies, thank you so much. YTPs, I'll be on in a sec for Q&A. Start typing in the chat your nuggets and your takeaways from class, okay? Shelby and Nash, thanks so much for being my impromptu demo people. I won't be here next Wednesday, okay? I'll be back the week after. You're welcome. You're welcome. Bye, see you soon. Hi, I'm good. Bye. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good. You're welcome. See you soon. See you in 2 weeks. I know. Oh my God, these ones are so good. I love those ones. 3X sprayer. Thank you. I'm going to Jersey to, my girlfriend and I have been long distance for a year, and she's finally moving down. So I'm going up. We're gonna drive down with all of our stuff. And yeah, so it'll be the best. I'm really excited. Thank you. Yay. Thanks so much. It's been a long year, I will say. Bye, so good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, because originally my lease was up back like in February, but at that time it just was not the right time. So I signed another lease for 7 months, and now 7 months is out. So we were only 5 months in then, and it was just, you know, it was just too close of timing. All right, y'all. Did you all put 2 nuggets in the chat? Let's see. Let me put this on gallery so I can see everyone. Yeah, good. All right, who's in here? Shelby, Steph, Nicole, Josh. Good. Nicole, put something in the chat or unmute yourself now. Hold on, wait. Let me change this so that Kayla can hear too. Okay.
I liked how you just right at the beginning kind of had us bringing our attention to where we were, to the mat, away from everything. My week was just stupid at work. It's been so stupid. It's only the second day of work. So I needed that. I just needed that repetitive of bring yourself back, bring yourself back. So that got me focused on my mat today. So through class. And I liked today. What was it that you did different that I was like, ooh, I like this? I don't know. There was something you threw in like different that I really loved, but now my mind's gone.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, the reeling it in analogy, that's good. Steal it, write it down, steal it. Josh, yeah, it's interesting to notice how practice feels after different things, you know, and definitely after a 6-mile run, it's different when you did one of those and when you didn't. It's very different. Cool, Shelby. Yeah, it's the challenges that make the difference, especially in class. You know, challenge us to like be here. There's other things too, you know. Anyway, I'm not gonna go there, but yeah. Yeah, so theme was clearly like coming back to self, like bringing it back all in, reeling it in, being present. And all of that relates back to like earth and grounding, root chakra. If you remember from like a couple weeks ago when we introduced the root chakra, we talked about how when the root chakra is like out of whack or unbalanced, that the person will be very like scattered, you know, the opposite of like rooted, grounded. And so, yeah, so like looking for the ways or the things that cause you to pull back to self or pull back to the moment, or like to be reeled back in like a fishing hook. Yeah, challenges are one of those things. They really cause us to like be present, you know. I've been moving the last 2 days, and if you've been following my stories on Instagram, it's been like a total shit show. And I realized like how slow it makes time feel, but in almost in like a good way, you know, like I'm very aware of like every hour and every minute and like what needs to happen next. And like, so the challenge of it is definitely presencing. And then another thing that's going on in my life that I realize is very like presencing is one of my friends was diagnosed with lymphoma, so she's going through chemo now, and I just realized like I know every single day that I text her and every single day that I don't, you know, like it made me so acutely aware of my relationship with her, and even like in some ways with other people too, and just like not taking for granted like, you know, the opportunity to do something like nice for her, or she has 2 kids, so I want to go like pick them up, you know, and stuff like that. So just that to say like the challenge makes you like so much more aware of the moment. So poses like Tokranjasana, you are like so aware how long you are in that damn pose for, you know. And other things like that, like plank pose, holding plank, or we did the side angle with the bottom arm reaching toward your back leg.
That was cool.
Things like that.
I like to, even in poses that I could automatically default on, like mountain, you like something like grounding your feet in, pressing all of your toes in, like even adding the challenge to the easy poses.
Right, like feet. Hey, come on in, welcome. Get set up, get comfy. Nice. Kayla's got you. Yeah, so she was saying like various cues and things that help get you present in any pose, even the non-challenging poses. So yeah, like all those little cues, you know, are like spread your toes or pull the pit of your belly in, things like that, that give the pose a life. They give the pose a new awareness, things like that. even though the cue might be pull the pit of your belly in, which is like a fire cue, it's still a way to ground people and get them present. So it still relates back. Anything you can do to get people's attention is always like grounding, you know? Yeah.
I also really liked what you did with chair pose, where you were saying like come in a way that's present and not autopilot. That really helped just kind of look at it differently, because I feel like a lot of the times, like with yoga, you just try to go through the poses, and then just reminding us of that, I was like, oh, okay. And I also realized, I don't know if you've done that before in the past, but that was the first time hearing it for chair, and it really helped just kind of like make the pose feel different, even though we've done it so many times in the past.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And mine was, I did remember it, is when we did side angle, but took our elbow off of our knee. Because again, like Stephanie was saying, it makes you present because you have to engage everything to just hold that. And I really like that tonight.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah. So as a teacher, it's like really powerful to look for how can you take poses that you've taught 1,000 times and bring even the littlest of elements, like changing the arm position of side angle, you know, to bring like a new twist on it that will help, like especially if you have students in the room that you've taught a bunch of times, or even just for your own self to continue like keeping yourself out of autopilot, you know. Yeah. Anything else or any questions? I'm trying to think of anything else we talked about. Okay. Well, next week I won't be here. And also, sorry if you came this morning, didn't know I wasn't going to be there. That was kind of last minute because moving yesterday was so nuts. But yeah, so next week I won't be here because I will be, like you heard, I'll be moving my girlfriend down finally. But I think there will still be Q&A. Definitely in the morning there will be because Melissa's subbing, but in the evening I'm not sure who's subbing yet. I don't think we've picked someone yet. So yeah, but maybe they'll do. Just keep up with your Facebook and we'll let you all know. Okay. Bye, y'all.